Hey guys, welcome back. MTG Moxman here. Hope you guys are having a good one. Did you like that whole walk-in entrance I just did? It's awesome. Alright guys, I hope you're having a great evening, and for those who are new to the channel, please make sure you smash the subscribe button. Join us on this journey of love and magic and everything awesome. And tonight we're going to complain a little bit. I know, kind of weird, right? If you're just hearing about this now, I'm generally a pretty... Sorry, one second. Dropping things, don't want to slip and hurt myself. I'm generally a pretty chipper guy, and I'm a pretty happy person most of the time, but I gotta nag a little bit here. So, if you saw above the thumbnail, it says what Wizards does when they push so hard and what they miss out on. So, I was thinking about this the other day when I saw that so many people were so into this new set. And let me tell you, it's awesome. Okay? Zendikar Rising is everything I hoped and more. But with Wizards' need to push out new products, sometimes I wonder if they play test it as much as they should. I think they're missing out on opportunities they don't realize are actually there. So they push you into these like little bubbles of decks. Literally in the last 4 days. So basically ever since I saw it on Arena on Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, yeah, 4 days. Counting it off to make sure I got it right for you. What I see Wizards doing is, like, I saw a card flipping deck 63 times in Arena in one morning. One morning, 63 times. Think about that. The other deck I saw a lot of, and it blew my mind because I saw it over and over and over and over again, was black-blue flipping Cardinal deck over and over and over. That was only 33 times though. That was my entire morning. Never did I see a different variation of deck or deck type. So basically everything from my Ikoria has been swept aside. Everything Eldraine that was not used in those type of decks, creatures and stuff, swept to the side. Isn't it funny that some of the coolest cards they've made are not even being used? Because people can build these burn decks that like turn 4 and 5, the game's basically over. No matter what you do. Okay? I have tried, as I clean my glasses, I've tried different variations of decks to see what I can do to mess people up and throw them off. But there's not a lot I can do consistently. Now, I'm trying a lot of different combinations. Now, I'm still working at it, of course. But Wizards is missing out on the fact when they narrow player field to certain styles of gameplay through their lack of R&D development, what they're missing out on is people are going to go to those certain cards, which, by the way, are not expensive cards to get. And they end up banning cards. It's a knee-jerk reaction that Wizards has every time this happens. Not now. It's a new set. You wait the 90 to 120 days. They'll start banning some of these cards. I guarantee it. So do not invest heavily in this stuff. If you're into it, it is not going to work for you. And this happens literally every time Wizards pushes lately. They did with Oko. They did it with Once Upon a Time. Like, they just go and go and go. They got rid of the cat. Why? Because they put it with the Cauldron in the same set instead of doing it in some other later set. So, Wizards keeps trying to push that power level. But by pushing the power level to the point they are, they're basically leaving cards sitting on the sideline. Unless you're just playing for fun. Totally cool. You can do some great smash-up decks. It's a lot of good times. But when you're actually trying to get a game mechanic to work for you and try it out, I tried literally dozens. Not all the same ones. It's different variations, different combinations, different color combinations, which was made hard by the fact those 4 lands are not in this new set. But I tried. And it does not swing the way you need it to swing. It will not go the way you want it to go. It's nothing I'm doing wrong. Right? It's how they burned it out. I put Jace with Teferi, built some good decks, but you can't get that combination to work because you don't have 5 turns. 5 turns, the game's been over. They've already flipped about 40 of your cards by that point. So you can't do anything with it. Your game's over. So, and you can see it coming, by the way. You can see it coming. Now, some games that did get dragged out, of course, I would win in the end. But not with consistency. Not even best 2 out of 3s like I was doing before with a whole variety of decks. These decks have become so narrow down that pipe that if they don't get a good draw, they lose. But if they get anything in between, and by the way, I saw guys sacking down to like 4 cards and still beating me because they're just flipping you out, getting rid of most of your cards in your hand, and before you know it, you can't really do anything, and then you're both at even state, and then they have some card drawing that builds them back up mid-game. Kind of crazy. Kind of annoying. Because if that's all you see over and over and over, who wants to play that if that's the only thing they're playing? And Wizards doesn't want this because it narrows the field too much. They actually don't want it to happen, but it happens more often than not when their R&D department is not looking, I guess, what Rosewater and them are looking at when they look that far ahead. They look down, they say, okay, this will go with this, and these cards will have synergy with this. That's great. But if you're losing 55 cards by turn 4, nobody's going to hit somebody that much in the next 2 turns to end that game, are they? Even if I have some like mid-tier 2-2-3-3s out there, nah, you're done, bubba. It's over. So Wizards messes up yet again. And it's nothing they can't fix, right? They're going to ban stuff. They'll fix it. They'll get it going, guys. But when you see a great set like Zendikar Rising come out, and we just had some good sets come out. Core 2021 had some good cards in it, guys. But all you got to see is these decks night out. That Hermit Crab, Flipping 3, Mad Cacophony, Teferi's Tutelage. You put those suckers together, and yeah, you're just flipping people out. Now, did I build this deck? Yes. Okay. I had to face off against some of these people after losing like 16 in a row with all the different variation decks I tried. And that's okay because I'm playing for fun. But at the same time, it's not much fun if no matter what you do, you can't win. No matter what card draw combination you have, you can't win. No matter what you pull out, you're being defeated. So, Wizards, if you're listening, and I'm sure you're not, but if you were, come on, man, get it together. I don't want you to have to go through a whole banning session again 120 days from now after we've bought the product and bought the cards, by the way. We know that's going to happen. So this is my version of like a Kafetch, where I'm just ribbing on it because it was not cool, man. I was not enjoying myself. I did not put the smiley face on my arena matches. I had an unhappy face. Now, it's not to say that I couldn't build that deck and do it exactly the same, but I don't want to play that deck over and over. Who wants to? Right? All the red burn Chandras are all gone, so you got these like low-level Chandras that can't do much. There's not a lot of... I mean, there's some pump-up spells now, some good equipment decks I'm going to try out, but it was not doing anything against what they had. So I'm going to have to try some totally crazy stuff, which I don't have because you have to grind the cards out. I won't buy. And we'll see how that goes. But I think it's pretty annoying to find that happen over and over. So if I'm seeing it on Arena, I want to know what you guys are seeing, by the way, in your tournament play and in your game stores. Look in the next 30 days. Please leave a comment here. Let me know what you're seeing because I am curious to know what the player base out there is seeing. Right? Now, we're closing in on, of course, our awesome day. And we'll have our great big giveaway. Now, it looks like we'll be shy by probably over 200 by the time the giveaway comes. So that means the bonus giveaway stuff cannot happen as much as I'd like it to. We'll have to wait. My Patreon giveaway will still happen next month. That will still be on track. And we'll see how many more subscribers we get in the next month. So please put the shout out there. Let people know that this channel exists, and that'll be awesome, and we'll have a good time with it. Okay? So, it's my wife's birthday. I'm cutting this one short tonight, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, because I got a very special lady to have a dinner with and enjoy some time with my family. So you guys have a great night tonight. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks a lot for tuning in. MTG Moxman, you guys stay as awesome you are, and I'll be chilling like a villain. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Hey guys, how's it going? MTG Moxman here. In case you were wondering, that bonus giveaway stuff was, of course, the dual lands seeded in packs. We haven't got to the thousands, so I'm going to hold on to those and I can't do it. But my patrons, of course, will receive the chance to win those dual lands. So, cheers!